Hey guys, it's Becky with Advanced Screen, and today's video I'm just going to go over some of the emulsion removers that we carry. We've got a couple of pretty popular emulsion removers, and then I'm also going to go over some dip tank solutions as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. So this is Chemical Consultant's ER35. Now this is one of the more popular ones that we carry. It's a 1 to 4 part concentrate, so you can dilute it up to 4 parts water. It's pretty inexpensive and it works really well. I usually get the screen wet and my brush wet and then just do a couple of sprays, agitate the emulsion with the non-abrasive brush, and then just kind of watch it melt off. If you do choose to dilute the ER35, we sell these little spray bottles that you can get, and they have measurements on them, so you'll be able to do it properly. This is a non-abrasive brush. These are disposable. We do sell them. They work really well. You want to try to keep these designated to your chemicals so that you're not mixing your ink degradant brush with your emulsion remover brush. The next chemicals that I have here are for dip tank users. So if you have a dip tank, you're filling it up with this emulsion remover. Sometimes they have like an ink degradant in there or some kind of detergent to be able to break down the ink. You still want to card as much ink off as possible out of that screen so that it can be effective and work properly. So the dip and strip is a 1 to 10 parts water. So if you have a 30-gallon tank, you're going to be getting 3 of these gallons, and we do sell them in a 3-pack, or you can buy them individually as well. The next emulsion remover that I have is going to be the CCI Enviro Strip. This one is going to be a 1 to 10 parts water. The other chemical that I have here is also for a dip tank. It also has a detergent in there to help aid with the ink removal, but again, you want to card as much ink off as possible before sticking that screen into your dip tank. So out of these two chemicals, this dip and strip is slightly more aggressive than this micro wash 2. So if you pull all the SDS sheets or the safety data sheets for these chemicals, you will notice that all of them have the same chemicals in different concentrated forms, and that chemical is a sodium periodate. And that is what aids our removal of our emulsion in the washout area. First, an important thing about utilizing the emulsion removers. Make sure that your screens are being exposed properly and they're not underexposed. I've seen in many cases where customers will bring in screens and the emulsion has gotten stuck to that polyester mesh. And sometimes that can happen if your screen is slightly underexposed. You use it to print with, but as soon as it goes to the washout area and that chemical goes on there, it has this reverse effect where it actually will get the emulsion stuck to the screen. One of the other cases that I've seen is where an individual will leave the emulsion remover on the screen and it dries. That emulsion's going to be stuck on there. You're not going to be able to get it off. You have to have a pressure wash to be able to reclaim your screens. The pressure from the pressure wash is going to help blow that emulsion out. And then you're also utilizing that emulsion remover to break down the emulsion properly and make it drain safe. But that pressure wash really is gonna help out a lot. I had a case the other day where an individual brought in a screen and she doesn't have a pressure wash, and so it's just a little bit more difficult for the reclaiming process in general without one. I'm gonna be using the ER35. This is going to be good for all different types of emulsions. Any of these chemicals that I've shown you here, able to remove a pure photopolymer, diazo, capillary film, and also if you use blockout instead of tape on the screen, or if you have tape on the screen, make sure you take all that off before you try to reclaim the screen so you don't get any ink or areas where it's not washing out properly. Alright, so I'm going to change my shirt so it doesn't get dirty, and I'm going to show you guys this quick demo. So now that we want to remove the stencil from the screen, we're going to use some of the ER35. That is a 1 to 4 part concentrate, but I'm just going to use it sparingly out of the container. I'm going to put water on my screen, and then we're just going to kind of watch it agitate and melt off. What you do need to have for reclaiming screens is a pressure washer. These are somewhat inexpensive. This one is a 1450 PSI and it was like 80 bucks at Home Depot. One thing that you'll notice also in the video is that after I spray the chemical on and I agitate it with a non-abrasive brush to clean it, I'm gonna start with the pressure washer from the bottom of the screen and I'm gonna work my way up. And the reason why we do that is so that we don't initially hit the top of the screen and wash all of that chemical off before we're able to try to blow it out with the pressure washer. Alright, so that was our demonstration of how to remove the stencil of your emulsion that is coated onto your screen. After you are done printing your job, you want to reclaim that screen. These are the emulsion removers, the most popular ones that we sell. So that completes our video for today. If you guys have questions, feel free to give us a call, 480-858-9804. Visit the website, advancedscreenprintsupply.com. Please call us with any questions that you might have. We are here to help, either with our products or other vendor products. We just want you guys to be successful so that we are successful. Thank you very much.